Hi guys, Michael O'Neill here from It's About Social. This company is meant to train anybody where the person is the brand. So doctors, real estate agents, anybody that's in any kind of network marketing company. That's the kind of training I like to do. In fact, some of you met me because I've trained at your company before. I've trained real estate companies. I've trained a bunch of different MLM companies. If you haven't had my training yet, connect me. Connect me with the people, the powers that be, and I will get in there and train their teams. So today we're going to talk about Twitter. I know Twitter terrifies a lot of you. You don't get it. You don't know why it exists. What I can tell you is Twitter is an amazing way to bring new leads into your business. And for the next 30 minutes, I know that seems like a long time, but it's well worth it. Hang around until the end because it is absolutely well worth it. I will show you how to take those people that are random strangers on Twitter, laser target them so that you're getting the exact person you want to speak to for your business and bring them into your funnel. What I mean by that is, think about it like this. Twitter is the big part of a funnel. Think of a funnel like this, and at the bottom of the funnel there's a dollar sign, and that's your business. At the top of the funnel, it's the world. So Twitter is really the world. So I can show you how to take those people that are interested in what you have and bring them into your universe. Bring them into your Twitter account, then you will bring them into your Facebook account, into your closer, smaller part of the funnel, and then eventually to your sales page. You're going to establish relationships with them, and they will ultimately buy from you because they like you. But we've got to talk to them first. And this video is about learning how to laser target those people that will make the big difference in your business. So hang in there, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy the training for the next 30 minutes. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, hi guys. So this is the account I want to grow using this technique. And initially the idea behind this was, well, I just want to have a big Twitter following, so when people visit my Twitter page, it'll be credible. But it dawned on me that because Twitter has a follow to follow back ratio, what that means is you'll see right here that I have 359 people that I'm following and 511 people are following me. Now, if I were to just increase my followers, meaning I would just go out and follow a bunch of people that I'm interested in, people that I want to network with. Remember that Twitter really works in a way that's very reciprocal. So when you follow people, oftentimes they will follow you back. And that is a root truth to why this technique works. Because when you connect with someone on their same level, they're bound to connect with you back. So we'll get into that in a second. But if I follow 2,000 people, and only 359 are following me back, Twitter won't let me follow anymore. They start saying, okay, you only can follow a certain amount of people. So it dawned on me that even though I did this technique just to be more visible, wait a second, if I have 10,000 Twitter followers, that means I can follow 10,000 people. And that's how this whole thing got started. So if you look right here, again, I've got 511 followers, and I'm going to split this thing into a couple days. Right now it's Wednesday. I'm going to do this technique, take you through part one of this, and you guys are going to do it with me. And then I'm going to, when the product gets delivered, I'll show you how many followers I have, and then we'll get to part two of the training. All this is going to happen for you in like the next 10 minutes, but for me it'll be 3 days. So 511 followers. I need more followers. So the first thing I want to do here is pop over to Fiverr.com, and that is right here, Fiverr.com. And if I show you the homepage, this is what it looks like. And on Fiverr, you can get people to do like anything you can imagine for $5. These are all the different subcategories and how they break down. What we want to do is I want to look for Twitter followers. That's a thing that is it's a service. Now, it's called Fiverr for a reason. Anything you ask is $5. So if you have a PayPal account, you can basically pay someone $5 to do whatever it is you want them to do based on the gig. So I'm going to look for Twitter followers, and you'll see that all of these different Fiverr opportunities come up. I'll send 15,000 Twitter followers to your profile link to larger blah, blah, for $5. I'll send 15,000 guaranteed. I'll send, there's 10, there's 15, there's 20, there's 30. There's tons of, I will send 34,000 to your two Twitter accounts within 4 hours for $5. So you can see that there is a massive amount. What I like to do is my first thing I like to do is I like to sort by rating. So I go to the top here. There's a bunch of stuff. There's almost 6,000 matches here, but I'm going to sort by rating first. And these are going to show me the best rated and the ones that are really active. Okay, so that's this right here. And ironically, the one that I've used before is the top one. This guy, Spy Guys, is someone I've used in my past. But again, you can't really go wrong here. It's 12,000. You know, there's a ton of really good ones. But what I'll do here is I will say, yes, this sounds really, really good. And I'm going to click Order Now. And you'll see that this guy's got tons of great ratings. He's got over 5,000 positive reviews for this. There's always going to be a few negative. That's okay, but I feel pretty good about this. This guy's got a 5,000 to 26. And you can see here that this is going to $5 is going to add 10,000, which is all I'm going to do today. But if you want, you can send 21,000, 41,000, 81,000. I've done the 41,000 gig. I've done the 10,000 gig for a number of the different projects I'm working on. So I can tell you it really, really works well. So what I'll do here is I just hit Order Now for $5. I have an account already. So I've already done this once, so it knows that because I've done this once that, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to reorder this gig? And I'm going to say, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. And it's going to redirect me to my PayPal page. And I'm not sure if this will let me do this privately, but we'll see. Hopefully it will. I only have a few bucks in my PayPal account. That's okay. I only need 5 of it. And I will blur that stuff out, but I will pay now. It's only $5, as you can see. Now it's redirecting me back to Fiverr. And here we go. So what's going to happen here is this is going to ask me, hey, you've got some notifications. I've paid the guy, so it's on the way. But what I have to do here is this guy says your seller is waiting for more information to start working on your order. And I need him to know, basically, this is going to tell me what do you need right here. So here's what I need. I need the Twitter profile. I need the current followers and how you found me. So I'll put in for the profile. I need to move my mic over a little bit. Profile at It's About Social. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but I'll just do that. Let's see, maybe I'll just do twitter.com/itsaboutsocial. That way they know. And then current followers was 511. Okay, so this is really all the guy need. And I'll say I've used you for a few gigs already. Thanks again. And I'll hit send. Now this is all this dude needs at this point. I paid him $5. And again, we're going to go back to my Twitter page right now just to see, because this is done. And right now I have 511 followers. So with that, I'm going to clock out. And the next time we talk, it's going to, who knows how much time. I've seen him do this in just a couple of hours before. But next time you see me, this is going to say over 10,000. And then I'll show you why that was so important to what we're doing next. All right? See you on the other side. Hi, guys. Welcome back. It's been about a week for me. It's been a couple minutes for you. I had the Christmas holiday come up in between. But as you can see, if you look here at my Twitter followers, I'm now at 10,844, which is awesome. That was it. Took the guy about 4 hours to do it for me, and then once it was there, I was ready to rock. I was ready to go. Now, theoretically, I could stop here and I could be finished with this. If I really wanted to, I could manually go and start connecting with people individually, one by one, and reach out to the people that I think would be a good fit for my particular business. And I should note that this particular business, the thing I'm doing this Twitter account for, is called It's About Social. And it is social media training for when the brand is you. So people that fall into that category are real estate agents, doctors, anybody that's in any kind of MLM or network marketing company. Basically, any time when someone is an independent person but part of a bigger company is the kind of training that I do, because I specialize in helping people really understand that they are the product, not the stuff they're selling. Think about it in terms of real estate. You can trip out your front door and hit 10 real estate agents that want to find you a house or one of your friends a house. But ultimately, it's about who they are as people. That's why we connect with people. It's the relationship side, not about the product you sell. So in this case, now I've got 10,844 followers. And the way Twitter works, I'll reiterate, is that I can only follow people if enough people are actually following me. So now I've got this artificial boost of 10,000 people. So this is what happens. If I reach out to someone that has a little bit of leverage and, maybe a successful person, they're going to, just right now, they're going to look at my profile and go, oh, this clearly there's some people listening to him. He's got 10,000 followers. He's only following 361 people. So he must have something real to say. It gives you credibility out in the world versus like if you are following 3,000 people and you've only got 2,000 followers or something like that. So when the ratio is reversed. So that's part A. Part B is this is the secret stash right here. This is a product. It is called Tweet Adder. And this is, I'll give you the overview. I'll show you. These are the 5 different Twitter accounts that I'm managing with this particular thing. And you'll see what looks like a sea of red and green here. And that is basically showing me what's already automated. And I'm going to go through this so you understand. Right now, I've got pretty much nothing on It's About Social. I've got this, nothing going on. You'll see I've got a lot more green on the other accounts. So if I open this account, this is what I see. And this is, you guys are going to ready to get your mind blown because this is an incredible program. It's very simple. It's very easy to use. And once you set it up, you can forget it. You can set it and forget it. This can be an automatic lead generator for you. Literally tens, 20s, hundreds of contacts per day that are laser targeted to exactly what your niche is. So if you're a real estate agent, I'll show you how to target that. If you are someone who's an MLM and you want to attract other people, I can show you how to target that. If you're a doctor and you want to find people that are in your area that are, like, say, athletes or something, maybe you're in sports medicine, I can show you how to target that. So let's go through this first of all. And I'll start at the top. This gives me my settings. And I can look right now. One thing I like to do with Tweet Adder is I only run automated tasks between 8 a.m. and I'm going to say 11 p.m. because that's like normal working hours. So what this does is this is going to do some automated tasks. So you don't want Twitter to think there's some bot or some robot that's doing all this work. This is meant to look like an actual person who's doing the work. So that's why we do it like this. So I'm going to say that's what's going on here, 8 to 11. Everything else is going to be fine. I'm not going to do anything with it. And this says I have to turn the account on and off again for this change to take effect. That's cool. I understand how to do that. No problem. And if I really want to do that, I go back to Overview, and I would click on this right here, turn account off, turn account back on again. Now it's thinking, it's logging in, it's loading my followers, and it's ready to go. So I think if I look back on settings again, you'll see now automated tasks between 8 and 11 p.m. So now I'm good to go. Black and white list, meaning that if you, this is going to automatically add and automatically follow and unfollow certain people. You can whitelist people in saying that, hey, I don't want you to unfollow my other account in Mike's Words. I'm gonna add that and make sure that that they don't get. So you can do that with anybody you want. You can, if you have some very specific people you want to make sure never get unfollowed no matter what, you add them to the whitelist. This shows me a bunch of followers. This doesn't mean anything to you right now or following because it's all just basically numbers. And that's okay. But here's where things get really awesome. You'll see here that I have a bunch of people in what's called the to follow list. Right now I've got 2,231. Now to remind you, this company is about, the thing I'm doing here is I'm trying to target people that are in Like they're doctors, they're lawyers, they are people in network marketing, they're real estate agents. So what I've done is I've populated my to follow list with a bunch of different MLM companies in network marketing, because these are my people. These are the people I want to teach how to do these techniques. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're listening to this or watching this video right now and you get where I'm coming from. So to do that, it's these things: tweet search, profile data search, and location search. I love the profile data search. And what that means is, let's say that I am, in this case, I'm going to keep this plan going where I'm trying to reach out to people that are in network marketing. So I will put in quotes MLM, and I'll see if I get anything. I don't care where the location is. Sometimes what I'll do for followers and following is I want to make sure that they're legit. So I'm going to do at least 500 followers and that they're following at least 100 people. And then they can have, I don't care, they can have 1 million if they want to. And they can have 1 million if they want to. That's fine. I don't care. And I will search now. Now it's searching. It basically searched for the profile data. So when someone fills out their profile, which looks like this, it's right here. If I look at my profile here and you click on my name, it's right here. This is the thing that's the profile. So what I did is I just did a search on this section of everybody on Twitter for the words MLM. Okay. One of my mentors used to say, hey, if you want to build a basketball team, don't go hire baseball players. So if you really want to build your network marketing business, look for other network marketers. Not everybody's happy where they are. So the first thing I want to do is connect with them. For me in this particular business, I'm very agnostic. I don't care what network marketing company they're with. I want to connect with them. So I'm going back to TweetAdder, and you'll see here that I've gotten 1,589 people that list MLM in their profile data. 23 years full-time in MLM. Remax, here's a realtor. MLM, I mean, tell me this is not like my exact person. This person's in Calgary, ready to rock, but an absolute perfect laser-targeted lead for my business. So I'm going to go ahead and check all. So I want all of them, and I'm going to hit Save All. So what this is going to do is compare these people to the people I already have saved, and I can also filter them if I want to, which is I can remove users with URL and tweet. I always remove users with default profile image because I want people that are real Twitter users. So I'm going to remove those, and it looks like I didn't get any, so that's great. And I'm going to save them. Now, some of them I will already have had. You'll see I have 433 duplicates and 1,156 unique user IDs. So I hit OK. Now, if I go back to my to follow list, which we started with, you'll see if I go all the way down to the bottom, I have all of these new MLM people. That's what's going on right here. And this is where the beauty of TweetAdder comes with. So now that I have all these people, I've got 3,387 targeted people in my business. These are all people that are in network marketing. I know this already. And I know, because I've been taught this, that if I follow someone on Twitter, at least 30% of the people will follow me back. Okay? You guys follow me on this so far? So if I look at that, that means I have a pretty good chance to get at least 1,200 new followers that are laser targeted to what my niche is in this case. And you can think outside the box of how you can connect with these people. You can think about phrases. Like if you have weight loss, it's not everybody that just says, I want to lose weight. Sometimes they're weight loss coaches or fitness competitors, or, we've got to think about these things like how a real marketer would think about them. So this is what's cool. I can go to my follow section here and I can turn automation on. So now what's happening is I will begin to follow a number of 200 per day, and I will start following a new person every 3 to every 7 minutes. So this thing just runs in the background. It will just start following people. I can go back to my overview and now look at my It's About Social, and it'll show me now that I've got 3,387 people to follow. And if I look at some of these others, I've got a few that are this other, but you can see right here on this one, I've gotten 24 new leads just today, since the beginning of the day, that are targeted. That's amazing. I've got 7 for my other account. This one, It's About Social, that just unfollowed. You'll see if you look around this thing for every few seconds, it'll unfollow someone, it'll follow someone. If I look at this It's About Social a little bit later this afternoon, I'll start following a group of people, and I will show you what's going to happen here. I'm going to go back, open this up, and I'm going to go ahead and just follow a bunch of people so you can see what happens. I'm going to send 50 follows. So now I'm following 50 of those 3,300 of those targeted people. That's just happening right now on Twitter for me. If I look here on my account and check me out, I'm following 361, 10,844. But if I start refreshing this, you'll see now it's 365. I'm starting to follow people. 366. So because it's following, this is automatically following every 1 to 3 seconds. It's following a new person. Okay, you guys with me on that? The next thing I want to do is I want to unfollow certain users. And this one's what I like to do is unfollow non-reciprocal follows that were followed using TweetAdder. So now I'm following people. If they don't follow me back within 3 days, I'm going to unfollow them because I only want people that are following me back. Okay, so I'm going to turn the automation on for that. I, on the other hand, am not going to automatically follow back people that follow me because I want to keep my ratio relatively good. I want to be following a few people, but not like a million. I want it to still look like I've got, 10,000 people that are following me, and I may up this to 40,000 or something like that. Who knows? But I want to keep my ratio really good, so I'm not going to follow them back. So basically, to break this thing down, the first thing we want to do is populate our to-follow list. If we can do that, my favorite is profile data search, but you can also do a tweet search, and notice that you can do it within a certain amount of miles. So let's say you were targeting chiropractor, and I was in San Diego, and I wanted you to check out like within 100 miles. Maybe I have something that I want to check out for a chiropractor, and I have no idea what I'm going to get here. I'm just winging this. But if I were a chiropractor or someone was searching for so here's a perfect example. This person says, I really need to go to the chiropractor. If I was a chiropractor in San Diego, I would reach out to them instantly. And look at this. I could do this all day. I could sit there and click on this stuff right here. I need a chiropractor and a masseuse. I mean, I could do this stuff all day, no matter what the business is. I can connect with these people. Do you see how powerful this software is? And it's like $47. If you, there's a link, by the way, in the description of this video. If you click that link, it'll take you right to the TweetAdder page, and you'll be able to purchase this. And it takes 2 seconds to install. Works for Macs, PCs, and Linux. It is an affiliate link, just so you know. I may get a couple of shekels out of it if you get it, but I seriously don't have a better product in my repertoire of how to connect with new people. What I like to do is, and this is different than some people really automate this process, and I do to some extent. I like to connect with people on Twitter and then get them over to my Facebook account because I feel like I can have a better conversation on Facebook. Anyway, so we've got our list here that's populated. We can look at tweets. I just showed you how to do that. We looked at profile data. We can look at location. So if you are someone that is starting a new business, or you're a doctor and you want to look for people that are in San Diego or whatever it is, you can start. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Let's see. I could look for house search. I'm just totally making this up. So I'm thinking of, hey, I'm a realtor. Yeah. So this isn't really much, but you could think, if you're a realtor, how well you could use this software. If you were an MLM, I showed you. I just came up with 3,300 leads in 2 seconds. And you can also, one of the things I like to do is I'll have a few users. Like I love Tim Ferriss, right? He's one of my heroes. And I like to look at the people that those people are following, because I always think that they are the ones that are really the thought leaders. They would know more than I do, because Tim Ferriss probably only follows a couple hundred people, right? I know then automatically that if Tim is following them and he's really into lifestyle design and amazing things, you see he's got 405 people, I'll probably just click on them because I know they're entrepreneurial. I know that they are someone that I probably want to connect with because they get it. We speak the same language. So I've just added them to my list. They're now my to follow list. Instead of 3,300, looks like 3,700, and you see it following Tim Ferriss. So finally, here's another massive, powerful section here. These are automated tweets. Now, I will warn you, you put too many automated tweets in, and it can make your account look really fake. The way this thing works is you can use this tweet generator if you want. And in this case, you can type in something. I'm just going to literally follow the example here. The quick, slow, fast, brown, green, blue, red, fox, jumped, walked, hopped, over, past, under. If anybody's ever done any article spinning, this is just what it looks like. The lazy, tired, boring dog. So what happens here is now that I've got this sentence with a bunch of these options and you hit generate tweets, it comes up with 324 tweets based on all the different variations that these words can give. I will tell you right now, not a great idea. When you start trying to sell stuff on Twitter, you instantly turn people off. You'll never have a conversation with them. And if the first thing they see from you is a link to whatever your product is, you're really missing the boat. I will also say that if you are in a network marketing company or a real estate agent and you have your bio set to your default website versus your own blog, it's a huge turnoff and you won't get anybody from it. So that's another reason. I have another video I'm about to do about blogging. So it's another reason to have your own blog set up so you can drive people into what we call the funnel, your own sales funnel. So let me just finish this up. This thing is going to go too long. So you can send a few tweets if you want to. I don't tend to do that. I have used an RSS feed in the past, meaning that I have you can use a feed from a company and put their like, let's say I want to go and check out Mashable. I'll go back to my Fiverr account here. If I go to Mashable.com and I look at their RSS feed, which is generally like Mashable.com/feed. This is what their RSS feed is. And if I put this into TweetAdder and I can hashtag it, this is the tweet prefix. I can just say at it's about social and then suffix equals, whatever, rock on. Every time Mashable comes out with a new story, that will show up as a tweet. And the beginning of the tweet will say it's about social. The bottom will say blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. It's not a good idea for what I'm doing on this particular account, but you can automate it. Some examples would be some people do quotes, some people do jokes, some people do relevant news stories to whatever their niche is. But in this case, I want to really connect with some people, so I'm not going to do that. Retweets. You can also, if I want to keep this up, if I want to, I can say Mashable. Every time Mashable puts something out in the web, I can automatically retweet it. That's another way to go about kind of automating some cool stuff. And I could just do a couple of retweets per day, like 1 or 2, if they're social media oriented. That's not a bad idea. And at replies, I really do like this though. If someone writes to me and they say, hey, blah, 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 and they've at replied, which is just like replying to someone in an email, I can automatically say something like, I can say, thanks for the reply. How's your day going? and I can just hit this. And if somebody replies to me, I can, this will automatically get sent to them, which is really cool. It makes you really seem like you're there. And finally, I don't want to say totally finally, but thank you message. One of the things I love to do is, like I said, connect with people on Facebook. And I do this in a number of different ways. This is something that will require a lot of experimentation for you, because lately what I found is the less links that I give in this, the more I just say, hey, thanks for reaching out. What are your goals for 2013? Or something like that. Or I can say, thanks for following. I'm curious about what you do. Things like that, where I can start conversations with people. So now when people follow me, I can turn this automation on. And when I start getting followers, this will automatically go to their private message and say, hey, thanks for connecting. What I would dissuade you from is I want to get people to Facebook. So I might say, hey there, are you on Facebook too? And I might have my little Facebook link. Book.com, MTO. And if, by the way, if you're watching this video and we're not Facebook friends, jump on Facebook. This is my regular account. It's not a business account or a private account. I'm not going to do that until I get 5,000 followers. So I'm about 1,400 away from that. So anyway, so these will go to those people. And what I hope is that they will reach out to me on Facebook. And ultimately, once I get them to Facebook, they're in my universe, right? And that's how those things work. And finally, other messages. I can send a bulk direct message, and I would be wary about spamming people like that. But you can send it to your oldest followers first. And if you've had people that have followed you for a few years, then it's definitely worth checking out. And finally, trends on Twitter. You can see exactly what's going on this second on Twitter. And what I like about this is that you can sometimes tag your accounts with this is Christmas week, but sometimes you can tag your accounts with what's happening, and your tweets will actually go to more people. So I go back to my overview again here. I can see it's about social. I started following 52 today, and I've still got 10,844. No one's followed me back yet. But now I've got a few things that are happening in an automated way. I can even turn a search term on, which I didn't show you, but I'll do one more. So when I look at tweet search, and I can look right now. So even I look for that chiropractor in San Diego, I can continue to look for anything up here. I could still continue to look for MLM or whatever it is and add an automated search. This will automatically go into here. So every time a new person on Twitter comes on or starts searching for that, it'll automatically add them to my to follow list. So if you can't see how unbelievably powerful this tweet adder is, then I haven't done a good enough job, because it's $50 so well spent. I got the 5-user account because I have a few different accounts that I manage. I do recommend that. So if you do have a couple of different businesses that you do, I like to have a Twitter account that's unique to each one. And again, the link is right. It's the first link you see in this video. And that's going to do it. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please come find me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/MTO. And that's spelled EMPTYO right here. So you can do fb.me/MTO and find me on Facebook. Or right here on this YouTube video, or if you're on my blog, you can comment on here, and I will answer anything I can. I will private message you, and if anybody ever needs consultation about how to really rock their business with social media, please reach out to me. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you got a lot out of this, and I'll see you at the next video. Okay, bye-bye.